So here it is, September, and somehow the enthusiasm that usually returns in the fall as people go back to school, back to work, and back to Parliament seems a bit lacking to me this year. On the political front, all I really feel is the sensation of being bludgeoned to death, since it seems that this country's main fall activity will be to experience déjà vu all over again. Do we really think that anything will change? Let's look at the pattern. Stephen Harper comes up with a plan that might play well to the base, but draws the ire of thoughtful critics everywhere. The long-form census, the long gun registry, and the long-range fighter jets. It was the summer of longing for reason that just never came. I mean, I really don't know how many scientists, doctors, academics, and government bureaucrats it takes to convince Stephen Harper that the census works, in a way that it wouldn't if it were left up to the whims of the populace to decide what they should do with it. Left with a choice, it's excellent paper to roll your medical marijuana. And let's face it, the census doesn't have a lot of sex appeal as a national topic, which is why Stephen Harper figured he could deal with it and have it disappear in a weekend. He didn't expect it to have the popular support of say and eat, pray, love. But there you go. And the gun registry? This law and order government that wishes it could bequeath the police powers on a par with my high school vice principal, meaning total, won't give them the powers of knowledge on who might have a gun in the house, despite the fact that chiefs of police across the country raise their voices in support of it. And we're supposed to believe that Chief Superintendent Marty Cheliak, the Mountie in charge of the program, suddenly needs French language training, just a year after taking over as director of the firearms program. Yeah, don't forget to ask, what's French for? I want hush money. And Peter MacKay, he keeps reminding us of the Soviet menace that's trying to fly into our airspace up in the north, prompting the Americans to be the voice of reason, saying, dude, shut up, it's cool, we're trying to work with these people. But here's where the fullness of the déjà vu comes in. Over and over again, one party or the other has propped up the Conservatives on some lame-ass bill, and then the righteous vitriol ensues. Jack Layton can't believe the audacity of Michael Ignatieff to let some bill pass. Then, on another issue, Michael Ignatieff declares it the height of hypocrisy that Jack Layton would let a Conservative bill go through, which, by the way, is what's going to happen on a bill to scrap the gun registry. They make it virtually impossible to leave the door open, to work together, and to cooperate, whatever that might look like. So the Conservatives just declare every bill a matter of non-confidence, and nobody calls him on it. He has a minority government, yet he's left, remarkably, with free rein to let unreason be his guide. It's a hell of a civics lesson for people getting ready to vote for the first time. The indecisive policing the arrogant. The idea of a coalition is going to come around again, which I support, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, because opposition party leaders would rather wrap themselves in a blanket of indignation for each other. It's the same bad recurring dream. I've checked out the interpretation. It means we're all fucked. For Rabble.ca, I'm not Rexman.